Not quite awake yet this morning, but it's super early. Boys are just getting off to get onto the school bus for their last day before Christmas break. And then we get them home for about 2 weeks, which is so fun for the holidays. And right now I'm waiting once the boys leave to get picked up. We have a local gentleman who we're paying today to take us with his large trailer so that we can go pick up something that we need to get prepared for the horses.
I'm in the garage, I'm hustling right now. Elysia just texted me. She has a huge load of hay coming. It's actually hitting me. It's happening, the horses are coming. I couldn't be more excited for hay to show up here at the homestead. I've been working in the garage here trying to find a nice dry spot so we can put the hay. This water on the ground right here is just residual water from me coming in and out with the ATVs. So this water is gonna get cleaned up and then the hay is gonna go right here temporarily for now until the horses are out of the mini barn and into their full-size barn. But for now or for a bit, the hay is gonna go here. Oh, the kids' growth chart. Oh, this is amazing. I love this. We gotta put this back up in the house. I bet Chase is right around here somewhere. Dayton's close behind. This was such a smart DIY that Elysia did, and I thank her every day for doing this. Our original house where we started out, where all these numbers started out, if we would have done it on the wall or on a trim, it would have been there and we wouldn't have been able to take it to our homestead. But luckily, thankfully that she did this, we get to keep it and take it with us, and wherever we go we can always mark and see the growth and the date when they're at that height. And Christmas and setting up the Christmas tree just gave me all the feels because we were measuring all their ornaments that they made over the years. So when they were 1, their handprints, and when they were 2, their footprints, and all those things are so special and they just mean so much more at this time of year. Just gives me all the feels.
So right now I am at the lumber yard picking up a whole bunch of wood that we need for the slats to finish the corral. Unfortunately, the homesteading family that we were using to get the wood didn't follow through with what we were doing for the order in time for us to be able to get this finished before our horses arrive. So I am here picking up the lumber that we need. So we have the wood and the hay here in the trailer. We have a contractor here helping us today to be able to move everything and get this done in the deadline.
I got an array of cutting tools, hon, that you can choose from.
Ooh, someone bought you some gardening tools.
All right.
I'll just take those ones. I'll take these little ones.
Yeah, those ones?
Yeah, they're perfect for me. Okay. So last year, if you remember, I tried to put garland on the railing going upstairs, and we basically made it rain for the month of December. Every time we walked up the stairs, all we heard was shh as the pine needles fell. Shh. And everyone told me what kind of tree that I need to cut to be able to keep some of this greenery inside. But I have no idea because all of these trees look exactly the same. But I have something that I want to do in the kitchen space. I'm going to try to find one that feels very similar to a forage wreath that a friend of mine made. And then maybe I'll be more on track as to what I need to cut so that we're not cleaning this up for the rest of the month. But we really only have a week before Christmas, so
doesn't
if I
really
have to
matter.
Clean it up for a week, I'll clean it up for a week.
Yeah, regardless of what tree, the green evergreen that we find, we're just looking for the perfect tree, right?
I just want to be able to make over the dining room table look really festive for the boys, because last year, remember, we didn't have a dining room table spot to enjoy our Christmas dinner because we had no kitchen. And this year, we have a kitchen and we're going to decorate the kitchen space for the boys and make it look amazing. And one of our YouTube family members sent something that we're gonna use to decorate the space, which I think you will think is pretty cute. Last year, we took from these trees. So we need trees that don't look like these trees, but they all look like these trees. I need a tree identification book.
Yeah, you do. You need an app.
Okay. Absolutely, these ones are not it. These ones are really pokey and they don't feel like the wreath that my friend made me. So, I feel like that's the wrong tree. This is literally where we took them from last year, right? This tree here is where we clipped from last year.
I think so, yeah.
The smaller, softer.
The reef is.
I'll go get it.
Like this? Like this?
No,
No,
not quite.
not quite. We also have a lot to choose from on the other side over on that orchard if you want to go look.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. I think it might be what you said.
What about that down there? Little baby stuff.
I think this is the kind of tree. I think you're right. It looks the same to me.
Yeah, that looks the same to me.
Yeah, okay, we're doing this.
All right. It needs to be kind of cleaned up here anyways. Yeah. Elysia and I are having one heck of a time trying to find the perfect specimen. It's sparse, right?
Yeah.
Is there any tight? Go in there.
Step on my golly, these branches aren't great. I got stuck on the bramble.
I mean, like,
For
we're
a
going
week.
for the look anyways. And it's gonna smell so good.
And we're back in the woods here, so I think no one will ever notice that there's a few missing.
Like, you
I
know.
mean, we own this property anyway, so. Certainly pretty. I don't want to take all from the same spot. We're gonna have to take each tree. Have it all? Oh, not bad. Foraging day!
Foraging day.
Foraging day! Oh, yeah. Probably whipping you with the camera. I'll put it on the port. Oh, hey there, YouTube family.
Oh wow.
This has been one of those weeks. I think yesterday we had 4 or 5 things like didn't go as planned, but today we were able to rectify all of the things that didn't go as planned yesterday. We were in good spirits by the end of the day yesterday, and then even more so now that we have everything here that we were looking to get kind of figured out yesterday's downfalls. So we just kept our heads up and kept on moving. Now it is so, like, the reality has totally hit us that horses are coming. Our hay is here. Feed shop called today. Our horse feed is ready to be picked up at the feed shop tomorrow. We have the barn situated. The wood to finish our corral, which we picked up from the local lumber store because the homesteading family didn't complete our order that we ordered, which is not ideal, but we figured it out. All good. So we have 110 boards here ready to finish the slats for the corral and build the doors to the mini barn. Painting, restoring the mini barn this week, right before Christmas, because on December 27th, our horses are arriving to our homestead.
Wait, what?
Like December 27th. It
No
is
way.
the 16th today. We have 10 days, not including today, to get everything ready for the horses to get here. So we are in the final countdown. It is absolutely mayhem right now, trying to get everything ready. Thankfully, actually, we're not going to host anything for Christmas this year. We're just going to enjoy the couple weeks that we have home with the boys, so we don't have to worry about, all of the extras that come with the hustle and bustle of Christmas. We're just going to have a relaxing holiday all together and welcome our horses. And so because all we can think about right now is horses, literally, if you haven't noticed from the face today, Elysia English has not slept. I have not slept in the last 3 nights because I'm laying in bed at night thinking about the horses coming, the excitement of Christmas, And so I clearly need to have a nap. But before we have a nap and dreaming about horses, I want to do a fun DIY in the kitchen with the forage material that we just brought in to decorate the kitchen space for the holidays. And one of our YouTube family members sent us a kit of 60 miniature horses, the cutest ever. They didn't leave a card or a name on who sent it, but it was so sweet. We got a delivery and I was like, I didn't order anything. And I opened it up and it was this cute little container that had 60 horses in it. So I'm going to turn those 60 horses into the inspiration for what I'm going to do above our kitchen table, since we're having a very merry horsey Christmas here at the English homestead. The inspiration for this project was from this tub that came with 60 little miniature play horses in it from one of our YouTube family members. Is all I can come up with because there wasn't a name or a little card or anything. So if you sent these to us, thank you. They inspired this project today. So to bring our very horsey Christmas to life here, I'm going to create a really neat kind of over the table scape that's going to go over our first Christmas dinner at our new kitchen here on our homestead. Like I said, we had no kitchen last year, so it'll be nice to actually have our Christmas dinner at our table in our built kitchen this year. But I want to make it kind of fun for the boys, and I think this is gonna kind of just be one of those things where I didn't have to spend any money, just using what I had, a little good old gold spray paint, and we're gonna kind of bring this idea to life.
What a feeling, now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I cheer. I've been busy decking the halls. I've been kind to big and small. And now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here.
So right now I need to add a little bit more wire, just a little bit more on this side here, and then I can start hanging my lights and the things that I want to dangle from the table.
That's mine, so let it come. Yeah, let it come.
Really inexpensive Christmas ornaments that we never really did anything with. I think we bought them for a craft at some point and used some upcycled fishing line from an old fishing reel that we found in the attic of the house here. I'm going to just dangle them so they look like they're floating. I'm just going to choose natural colored ones, shades of green, and then we'll be able to put on our gold horses.
To look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I cheer. I've been busy decking the halls. I've been kind to big and small. And now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here.
So half my horses outside totally blew away in the wind all over the deck. So I just went out and found them all. And these are the ones that I had that I could salvage that were basically perfectly painted. I am covered in gold spray paint. I am going to now use the fishing line to be able to tie around these and hang them so they dangle. But so far, this is looking so cute. Philip's mom had made these little natural stars as well. So we have a few on the tree and we have a few now we can hang here in the kitchen. So a lot of people do tablescapes in the middle of the table and they do a full display and it looks absolutely beautiful. But if I want to think about how we realistically use our kitchen, I know that over the Christmas break, we will be baking at the table, crafting at the table, playing board games and things with the boys. And so I don't think that it's necessary to do a whole tablescape on the table where I'm gonna have to move it and relocate it every time we want to use the table together as a family. Also, our food for Christmas Day doesn't fit on the table with the tablescape anyways, and so we need to just move it. And so I just feel like it's just something to pick up and have to put somewhere else so that we can use our family table, because we do things together here as a family. So I think it's a cute idea to have the tablescape up here, add some festivities to this dining side area without the inconvenience of spending a lot of money, because we haven't spent anything to do this. Just use natural items, really inexpensive ornaments we weren't putting on the tree, since all of our ornaments on our tree are handmade. We use the twinkle lights that we had bought for the craft show for our dowel Christmas tree. Remember I said I had an idea for it, so it was worth it for me to buy this little $12 light kit. I already had some batteries, and someone sent us these horses, and I think this is so cute because our horses are coming, that we can make our Christmas table very horsey for Christmas this year. And then this was literally an ocean fishing pole that we have, that we found in the attic when we got here, and I'm just taking a lot of the fishing line out of it so that I didn't have to use any string that you would see or anything, and make use of this before we disassemble it and throw the rest out. So I might as well make use of what I have here. I'm going to put the strings around the bellies of the horses to make them hang. I have a funny feeling I will be covered in gold glitter for the rest of the evening while I get it all off of me. All right, first horse for our horse Christmas. I think these horses are so cute, and the best thing is that doing this idea, I'm not gluing them to anything or wrecking them in any way, which means that next year, if I want to do a really cute little garland in the barn or something for the horses for the holidays, I can reuse these horses, and then if I could either repaint them or use them gold like this, it doesn't have to mean that I use them one time, so they'll be able to be multi-purpose, because I absolutely know that I will use these again for something else. I don't like to spend a lot of money on decorations for seasonal times when it just goes to waste, or things that maybe will go out of trend or out of style, and then you're going to want to buy new things the next year. Just find like that's a really big waste of money. And even though I want to make the house look festive, I want to do it in a way that isn't going to take away from maybe other places we want to put our money or our time, really, because this is so much more fun for me to make than going to the store and picking out something that's already made. And I was able to now make it custom for our family, which I think is a really cute way to do that too. Just using upcycled or found items, even recyclables. You can use all kinds of things to make decorations. You don't have to spend a lot of money to make your house look cute for the holidays.
Rusty red on her shoulder, I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions and chewed. It was a mutual arrangement we both saw into. But can she walk in the fire? Can she run in the rain? Can she make it up the mountainside? Can she make it down again? I have often wondered if she'll go and jump the fence. Will she keep on moving onward or stay in what could have been?
I think they look so cute. I think the boys are going to absolutely love it. The twinkle lights add to it. We often don't turn on the bright lights, but have a few candles or just a little small lamp plugged in here. So I think that it'll be really cute to just have the Christmas lights instead of having that large light on. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. We just have 11 days until our horses arrive, and there's only a few more days before Christmas. So we're trying to wrap up everything that we're working on right now, get back into working on the pantry, and just enjoy a holiday break with our boys. We're back into working on a build tomorrow, so stay tuned for tomorrow's episode. I love you, and I will see you on tomorrow's episode.